tonight, Deshaun Jackson.
I'm gonna wait a few hours for the family to get in, and we're gonna get started. If this is your first time coming to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I come live. Wait a few minutes for the family to get in. I guess I'll go ahead and get started. We got one in the house. Yeah, this is going to be a touchy subject because you're talking about the powers that be. You know that when you talk about Jews, you're going to have connection problems. All that stuff will be acting up. So I'm going to wait for the family to get in a little bit more. I'm going to get started in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. But like a All right, now we're going to get started. This is the deal. I ran across a story on CNN. Deshaun Jackson, he made a comment and about what Hitler told you who were the real people were, and a lot of my people don't know. We believe in a lot of just other things, not even reading the book for itself. I started off as a Christian as a kid, and once I got of age, I started reading the book. Something just sounded fishy. Something just sounded fishy to me, and started doing research myself, and I come to find out that if you really read the Bible is really a history book of us, the melanated folk. All right, the guy was telling the truth, but over here in the Western world, they don't want a black man saying anything, nothing exposing the truth. Now it's coming out. We're in the information age, and everything is being exposed. Everything is being exposed. So, it's like nobody wants a black man to say anything over here in this country or over there in Europe. But we all know once you start using self-autonomy, just thinking for yourself, you will always have that problem. You always have that problem. That's why they killed the real Jesus, who we call Jesus. They didn't call him Jesus back in them times, but we call him Jesus because it's another Jesus. And the real Jesus was speaking about another Jesus, which this Jesus that they say is the real Jesus, which is not the real Jesus. If you read the book, the book tells you that Jesus was burnt brass, black, hair, sheep wool. That's me. My arm is like sheep wool. But over here in this European world, they don't want you to know who you really are. And if you read the book, us melanated people is doing the same thing that we did back in the Bible days, in the biblical days. We're against each other. We're killing each other. I just read a story the other day in Atlanta. 8-year-old girl got killed. Where's Black Lives Matter? All these movies, Black Lives Matter and all this stuff, is no outrage when it comes to us killing each other. We got to start looking at ourselves and holding ourselves accountable for what we do. But the typical black folks, you say something, they get offended when you start pointing out different things about what we do. But when somebody kill us, police officer kill us or whatever, oh, we quick to jump on that. But we don't want to talk about what's going on with us. I mean, we need to start pointing the finger to us and fix us first before we start talking about Black Lives Matter, because when the police kill us, we got all these people out shopping and been marching and doing all this stuff for years. We ain't really made no real change at all. Because guess what? Part of that system, they just keep us quiet. Now you got these football players coming out. You got these football players coming out speaking. I guess this guy's young, Deshaun Jackson. He's a young kid, and he's realizing who he really is. You realize that. You realize who he really is. And now that he spoke out, now everybody want to, oh, he's anti-Semitic, just like they did Louis Farrakhan. Cut Louis Farrakhan. I don't remember Louis Farrakhan ever killing nobody. He never cut nobody. He just, once you speak truth, once you speak that truth, oh boy, they're gonna be coming for you. That's why they killed the person they called Jesus, because he was speaking too much truth. He was the real deal. Now, I'm not religious, but I really do believe a lot of things in the Bible. I believe in the Most High. But according to Jesus, they killed him because he speaks the truth. Now, if you really want to talk about it, the Jews was the one that killed Jesus. Them so-called Jews, the ones over there claiming to be Israel, the white folks that's over there. We all know this. They are not the real people of the book. They're white Europeans. So over there, at one point in time, over there in Israel, all that was called Africa, what they call Africa. But way back in the day, they called it Kemet. Kemet was called, they stole it just like they steal everything else. Like they stole it in the United States. Same game. Now truth is coming out. Truth is coming out, and people don't like the truth. People rather for you to tell them something, fairy tales. They love to tell you all this culture that we got over here now comes from Rome. That's the stuff that they did. All this immorality, all this crazy stuff that we do, it comes from Rome. It don't come from a place we call Kemet, way back in the centuries. It didn't come from that, especially black people. It didn't come from us. All this stuff that black people participate in now, it didn't come from over in Atlanta, what they call Ham, or land they call Negro land. They come from us. So therefore, whenever a black man say anything, you get slaughtered. They're gonna drag you through the mud. They're gonna drag you through the mud. And make sure when you come in, hit the like button. Hit that like button. And but like you say, it's bad, man. Every time a black man speak out, it's always they're gonna slander him in CNN, Fox News, all the mainstream medias. Always remember that. Whenever you say anything against the power that be, they're gonna slander you. Just like they did with you Christians called Jesus. That's who they killed. The Jews was the one that called Jesus. They don't believe that he was the Son of God. They believe, They don't believe it. They don't believe him. They hate Jesus. So I don't understand why people are so protecting of these people. These calling people anti-Semitic. So I guess they call so-called Jesus what they call what I call him Sky Daddy Jesus, not the real one that was from the book. If you read the book teaches you the straight, narrow way. But nobody wants to hear that. Everybody, we in this modern society. Everybody wants to be their own people. That's why we suffering so bad over here now. Families is broken up. You got kids with no daddies in the house because we won't listen. Israel won't listen, which is the real, true people of the planet. We are the true people of the planet, and we don't understand that. We don't understand that. Oh, we just want somebody to tell us nice. Obama came in, had good speeches. What did he do for y'all, for real, for real? Think about it, y'all. Y'all gotta think about it. What did he do? You keep voting Democrat, Republican, and all this stuff, but we ain't got no plan. We don't have a plan at all. What kind of plan do we have for our economics? That's the only way we grow. We got to learn how to stick together. We got our young people is running wild. They don't have no structure. Don't have nothing. They don't have nothing. All they have is the streets, killing each other. I mean, it's bad, and I'm tired of seeing it. I mean, it's really bad, man. I mean, we always talking about hollering Black Lives Matter and all this stuff. We don't see no outrage when we do something to us. All our children is dying. 8, 9, 4, 5, 3 years old is dying. It's us doing it. But we don't see no outrage. We don't see Black Lives Matter. What Black Lives Matter at? Nowhere. Nowhere at all. But we praise because it sounds good, I guess. See, black folks, our people always want to hear something nice. Oh, just tell me something nice. Just tell us how good a job you're doing. We're not doing a good job because we don't have no economic power. You got the Mexicans coming over here. They got their own restaurants. They got their own landscape companies, construction companies, all this stuff. Where we live? Our kids now, look at our kids. They come home, they don't want to do no work, they don't want to help clean up the house. Where it come from? We have failed. We got to pick this back up. See, we didn't follow the system too long. That's the whole problem. Now, everybody getting mad at my boy, Deshaun Jackson. But he found the truth. He found the truth. The man found the truth. And they hate that a black man will find the truth. I'm not racist, but I'm just talking to my people right now. Because it's time for us to wake up. It's time for us to stop being stupid. It's time for us to stop being stupid, man. I get people get mad at me when I talk like this. People in my life that I know, they get mad. They get mad. Oh, you shouldn't have said that, man. You done lost your marbles. You done lost your marbles. You done went crazy because you start seeing through the crap that they don't see. There's so much in the system. That's the problem. We think systematically and just go along to get along. That's how we always done. And I broke away from that. Once I got grown, started thinking for myself, oh, I'm the one, I'm crazy, I lost all kinds of mess. I mean, black folk, I'm talking about my people, we got some serious stuff we got to straighten up. We followed the system too long. We got these young boys talking about these rappers and they're rapping about all the wrong stuff, make our community follow the wrong track. Because the Jews that told you to sing this and keep your people oppressed this way. And keep singing about it because it makes money. See, we love money and material things too much. And guess what? When you die off, what your kids got left? Nothing. So guess what? What are they gonna do? See, we gotta start thinking like that, man. Our people are so messed up. And I hate to keep talking about, I love my people. I do. I love black folk. But my people is just so jacked up. They won't listen. They just don't want to listen to no kind of truth. You tell them something, they get mad, and you sit here and try to explain to them. I try to put it in a way the way it won't come off wrong, but other way to say it. You talk rough to them, then that's the only way that they'll understand. But I try not to do that. Just like this 8-year-old girl that got killed over in Atlanta in a car with her mama, that's us. Now I heard about a 3-year-old boy, I don't know where he was at, got killed over the Father's Day weekend. I think it was Father's Day weekend or something like that. We got to stop this, y'all. Our young people is killing each other. And that's the truth. You don't want to hear it? That's the truth. That's just the flat out truth. And our families is really tore up. This person won't speak to this person because something happened at the cookout about 5 or 6 or 10 years ago. They won't even talk to us just because of what somebody said. They programmed y'all like that. So you ain't gotta slap the person. All you gotta do is say something. Okay, you're so quick to forgive everybody else, but you won't forgive your own people that look like you. Just because something they said. Talk it out. Okay, you can had disagreements. Yeah, I got people in my family I had disagreements, but I still love them. I'm still going to treat them the same. Let's talk about it. Get it over with. Let's get that over with and just throw it on out the door. Come on, man. We got to get out this soft, this emotional stage. We so emotional as a people. And it's bad. It's bad, y'all. This emotionalism. Emotionalism society. That's what we live in now. Everybody goes on their emotions. That's not good. That's not good because we're not making real men in this society. I don't care if you're black or white. Let's get that straight. It ain't just for the black community. We making men emotionalized. They operate on their emotionalism. That's not good. We got a man operating on emotionalism because he can't take care of his family being like that. Let me tell y'all something, y'all. I've been married over 23 years. Yeah, it may seem harsh. Some emotions I just don't show. That don't mean I don't have emotions. Men have emotions too. But I don't show the emotions like this society wants you to show it. I'm not gonna bend like that. Okay? A lot of things that Trump say, okay, we know Trump, he's off the wall. I ain't voted for him. I don't vote now. Where my mindset is now, I don't vote no more. I don't, because I see the game. It's not, this system is not set up for my people. And once my people get right and learn how to think, we don't think as much. All we think about, all I see now, and this generation coming way behind me, they want to do this. It's all about smoking weed. It's all about, what's the latest story and on Twitter and what's on Facebook and all this stuff. We're not thinking. We're not thinking. We're not teaching. We need to go back to teaching. Everybody may think that's old timey and all this stuff. But I'm going to tell y'all something. This technology is going to take you out. It's going to take you out. Because we're not teaching our kids anything. I tried my best to teach my youngest things that she need to know. Yeah, I'm a working man. I'm not home all the time. I'm a truck driver. I'm not home all the time. When I'm home, I'm here. I try to teach my daughter. I'm teaching her how to drive. She's 14. Teaching her how to drive now. Teach her how to drive. Teach her how to deal with money. That's the first thing. Because we don't know how to deal with money. Start teaching your kids how to deal with money. Go online. We in the information age. Teach them. I'm gonna tell you a good one that taught me years ago. Not really taught me, but I paid attention. Dave Ramsey. He's a white man. Dave Ramsey, he's on YouTube. Go to Dave Ramsey, learn yourself about stocks and IRAs and all that stuff. Go over there and check out Dave Ramsey and listen to him. Don't get mad with him. Listen to him and follow up what he do. I follow all his steps, and I'm working my way into better financial future. So that's what we need to do with our children. Teach them how to learn how to budget, learn where to put their money in. Don't put regular bank account. Learn about Roth IRAs and that kind of thing. But our people, we need to learn. We need to start teaching our kids. Dave Ramsey, I think he's a real good. Now he's a Christian. I'm not a Christian, but I don't follow religion. I don't care if it's Muslim, Buddhist, all that stuff. I don't follow that. But if that's what you do, that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock nobody. Like I say, I don't knock people's religion. I don't do that. I learned it a long time ago, but I do like a lot of things in the Bible. I do like a lot of things about. I got to be honest with you. I like a lot of things that's in the Bible, and I think we need to really, I don't believe in that old stuff that I used to believe, turn the other cheek and all that stuff. No, you do something to me, I'm gonna do something to you. That's the way it goes. And just that simple. Just that simple. You do something to me, I'm gonna do something to you. Eye for an eye. The Bible told you that. Eye for an eye. So I don't believe in that turn the other cheek and forgive. Well, I'll forgive you, but the thing is, I ain't gonna forget. But I'll forgive you, but it might take a while. But I'm gonna forgive you. I won't forgive you. I don't believe in holding hate in my heart. I don't have no hate in my heart between white folks, no other folks. I'm just talking about my people. If you go back to 1619 to 2020, if you look at what the Bible told you way back then and what all these constitutions, it didn't include black folks. That's why my people can't get right, because they think we included. We always say, you know what? Let me throw y'all a nugget right quick. Y'all always say the black and brown people. Now y'all know who the brown people is. That's the Mexican people. But have you ever heard the brown people say the brown and black people? I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it. We always got this inclusion, but nobody else have inclusion with us. So I mean, I'll be talking about every lives matter, all this stuff. Go way back in history. You can't erase history. That's one thing you can't erase is history. We have to learn how to love one another. That's where it started. Black people don't love each other, and even in the hood, I grew up in the hood. I know a lot of things about the hood. Black people we don't love each other like that. I could say something today, y'all might not love me tomorrow. Y'all be ready to take my head off tomorrow. I mean, it's bad, man. It's bad. We messed up mentally. A lot of us messed up mentally because most of and women don't get offended. Most of our community is led by women. And guess what? That if he don't have a man in the house to a boy, let's say a boy, don't have a man in the house to guide him, he's going to emotionalism. He can't do the same thing that his mama do in the grocery store. If his mama want to go off at the cashier in the grocery store, ain't nobody gonna call the police. But let him go off. Let you go off. They call the police. You going to jail just for going off. So don't take it the wrong way. I don't need people taking stuff the wrong way. A man need to be in the house for his daughter too, because he need to teach his daughter, you know what I'm saying, how to conduct things. and she needs that manly protection. And I'm gonna get on our men too. Some of my men, if you a man, if you a young man listening to this right now, and you don't understand you was raised by your mama, listen to Big Cliff. Let me tell you something. Learn how to control your emotions first. And if you go out here and make a baby, go take care of it. Take care of that baby. Go get you a job. It ain't about you no more. It's about your kid. Be in that kid life. And I hope that your baby mama will understand. And well, nowadays in time they don't understand. They're just trying to take you to the child support office and take you for whatever. And sometimes I'm gonna tell y'all something, black folks. If you can work it out, put it on paper. I'm gonna tell you what I learned. I paid child support before. Let me tell you what I learned. What you can do, if you got an ID, driving license or whatever, take that woman or take that man. Y'all both go down to your bank or whatever. You got to know the Republic. Write your own agreement down for child support and do it amongst each other and get it notarized. That's a child support agreement. Get the system out of your business. Once you get the system out of your business, y'all can handle each other. If you don't do what he's supposed to do, then you take that notary down to wherever you got to take it to and try to enforce some money. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. You got to be a man. If you man enough to make that baby, and I'm gonna tell you something, women. I ain't letting y'all off the hook neither. If that's his baby, if he tell you he wants a blood test, let him go get one. If you sure that it is his baby. I don't agree with a man taking care of a baby that's really not his. A lot of women nowadays play a lot of games when it comes to that. So I know, I've been through it. So I'm just telling you, young men, if you out there, and I know y'all been having the little game. Oh, you had a good time. Okay, if you're not sure that baby ain't yours, both of y'all go down there to go get a blood test. Take that baby down there. If that's your baby, make sure that y'all write up a child support agreement amongst each other. Go get it notarized, and make sure she can always take that paper down wherever she needs to go take it to. If you don't take up your end, then let her take you on down into the system. So I'm just trying to tell y'all, we need to start cutting the system out of our business. Now, if you got to use the system to do it, if you're not doing his job, then go down and take it down there too. Okay, it's time to do that, y'all. And it ain't about NMS. Yeah, we are the indigenous people of the earth. I'm not saying just over in Africa. We are the indigenous people of the earth. Native Americans, we are the indigenous people of the earth, which is the Native American. A lot of people, I got Native American in my family. I speak a lot about the Native American because I got it in my family. They were the ones that really, a lot of slaves they took in when they got free, took them into their little compounds or whatever, and that's how we started mingling together. So Native Americans, I take my head off Native Americans, but like I say, black folk, we got to tighten up. I'm not gonna talk harsh to you, but what I see on a day-to-day basis now on these internets and all this stuff, we not doing good at all. I mean, we followed everything Obama just because he was black. Just because he black, we voted for him and followed every policy that he put forth, and it killed the black community. It's killing us. It ain't that many of us around. I mean, we'll populate real quick, but you can't take the same sex and produce another life. He messed us up, y'all, and we didn't see that. Now everybody want Trump out the office, but the thing of it is, you want Biden. Well, where's Obama at? Campaigning for him. Where is he at? You don't see Obama nowhere. But you just want to get Trump out the office. Well, who else y'all gonna get? He ain't talking about nothing. Biden ain't talking about. He old and senile. He ain't talking about nothing. What is he talking about? That's so spectacular. Everybody just want Trump because guess what? You don't like what he say, but you got to look at what people get, what they do. Start holding them accountable for what they do, not what they say. This society now is so messed up because people don't like what people say, and you judge off of that. Let's see what they do. I'd rather somebody. I know what. I'd rather a redneck can be a redneck on the job. Let me show you. But if that man do what he need, he help me out or whatever I need to do on the job. Okay, I don't care. You can say what you're gonna say, but I'm gonna put you in your place at the same time. But say what you're gonna say. Be you. Everybody was talking about keeping it real. Everybody talking about keeping it real. I'm a real nigga. I'm a real this. As soon as somebody say something to you, you ready to cut the person off. And especially if he's somebody look like me, you be ready to cut them off. That's just the truth. Black folks can't stand each other. I love my people, but I hate what I see, man. I got people in my own family. They get mad. But I want to end with this, family. I want to end with this. Whatever disagreement you got with anybody in your family, go back, talk about it, and squash it. Because if you can forgive everybody else that's not your color, forgive your family. You can always forgive your family. It's time for us to do this. Time is running out, and we need to get together, family. But like I said, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe, like, comment, and I'll be back with another one. This is Big Cliff. Big Cliff will be back with another video soon. Later.